From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Is this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
Hey there, and welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. Dickerman here. There is Jimmy D.
Good evening, fellas.
And Scott Harris.
Boo.
Happy New Year. It is not the
spooky season. Nope. They've started construction on Halloween Horror Nights houses.
They probably have. You're not
wrong. No, they have. The permits are filed.
I have no doubt. I do have no doubt about that. But it is the new year.
What permits are filed?
Permits have been filed.
They got to file a permit for a house?
Do you not pay attention to what I post on the social media account for the Theme Park Podcast?
I read it daily. I mean, it is on like the top of my social media checklist.
Yeah, this is a permit for one building, and then here's a permit for one of the tents.
Oh, a tent permit. How do you get a permit for a tent?
Because it's one of those giant ones that are usually back over behind like Men in Black.
Okay, fair enough. All right, that's fair enough. Well, yeah, so Halloween Horror Nights will come in October. It is now January. It is 2025. We have.
You mean it'll come at the end of August?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. it'll be here this summer.
What do you mean? The tickets right now are available for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I think there's a few dates still available in January
that aren't sold out. Yeah,
that aren't sold out.
We do have festivals coming soon. Today we can talk about some announcements that have come out. I know, Scott, you've been out at the parks. Jimmy, you made a special visit. I didn't visit a park when I was out of state, so we have all those things to get to. Scott, do you want to go first? Because I believe you made a visit out to Universal Orlando.
I made it to Universal Orlando Resort, went to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios.
That's the way to do it. I mean, you're there. Why not go to both parks?
And did rides this time.
You rode rides. What are the odds?
I did, yeah.
Did you ride Velocicoaster?
Velocicoaster. Let's see. Let me go through this. Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
Actually, no. First thing, wandered around the kids area of Jurassic Park.
Okay, that's a great area. You can lose your kids in those nets.
Camp Jurassic, yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you know there's an area where you can like shoot water at people walking by?
We've had this conversation.
I remember that.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, there's one corner where you come around and there's two spitter water guns. Dilophosaurus, thank you. There's two or three Dilophosaurus cannons, and you can shoot up. And then at the up of the ridge, they have water cannons and they can shoot down.
Yeah,
those are fun.
And let me tell you, when it was 50 degrees, those kids were ruthless.
Yeah, those kids, I mean, kids don't care. And they know you can't fight them, so they'll just do it because you can't beat up a child.
Well, they're like Obi-Wan. They're like, we've got the higher ground. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you now, the bottom ones have not enough protection. You are going to be soaking wet. So if you want to have fun with that, be at the top.
Take the high ground, Luke.
Moms. Yes.
So did that. So went through that. Did not get lost. I did get worried at one point climbing up the ropes that I was going to get lost.
Yeah, you could have. You would have had to ask an adult for help.
How do you not get stuck in the ropes like a mackerel?
Because I'm still limber enough to maneuver around.
Yeah, he can get around in there.
Oh no, man, he doesn't have enough body weight. Like a stiff breeze, and he'd just be stuck in there.
But I did that. Velocicoaster, Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk. Hagrid.
Run. Whoa.
Then over to Universal, Men in Black, Gringotts, Mummy.
Wow.
How did you get from park?
I'm going to take it the lines weren't very long.
You got to pick your times to do this. Walked across because the line for the train was like 90 minutes one way and like an hour the other.
Ooh.
So you got all those rides in. How many hours were you at the park?
Like 9.
Okay.
Oh wow, you did a full day.
Full day. Also, while I was there, the video store closed. Final day of that.
Okay.
So bad news for my wallet because I learned that while I was there.
So get what you can because what's it going to turn into?
Nobody knows. Everyone thinks it's going to be. It could become the Mardi Gras store, but that could also be the holiday one that's next to the Mummy. So it's very odd. What
I
it's
have
going
a
to be.
prediction. It's going to be a close-up magic shop.
Is that what it originally was?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
they would actually have like a guy out front barking, and he'd be like, "Come on in for a free magic show," and they'd come in and he'd show you like 2 or 3 magic tricks, and then like you can go to the lobby and buy all the tools for these magic tricks.
Go get them now.
They're actually pretty cool. Like the flaming wallet thing was always cool.
Okay, I never saw that, but that sounds good.
that's
what Scott's wallet did. His wallet was basically flaming after visiting the video store.
Oh my God. Well, it was like walking around. It's like, well, do I need this? Yes, I need this. So I bought a hoodie. I bought some socks while I was there. Like
all necessary items.
Went back to Minions Cafe.
Okay. Bananas this time?
Didn't get bananas and didn't get the nacho hat. The macho nacho hat.
Should have got that.
No, I got this like pork ramen dish, which was like delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you're a big fan of Asian cuisine, so I highly recommend you check it out.
I will.
I accidentally ate fish today, so I don't even know what I'm doing in my life right now.
How do you accidentally eat fish?
I was at a gathering and it looked like a taco, and apparently it was taco with fish inside.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there was a fight at McDonald's and a fillet of fish landed in your mouth.
Negative.
Oh, it also had the Uncle Drew's belly fill-in pork sandwich.
That sounds good.
It was very good.
That's Drew was the Gru with hair, right?
Yes.
He was like the good-looking Gru.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and did that ride the one where you become a minion, not the shoot 'em up one.
Right.
Not the Villain Con one, but the one that has replaced Jimmy Neutron and Hanna-Barbera.
Yes. Well, since we're at Universal and you did mention Mardi Gras, should we just jump into that Mardi Gras lineup?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I would like to, just because we can stay on point. Then we can get to Jimmy's visit. We can get to my visit, and I know we have a few other things to announce. But yeah, these are always fun to hear who's appearing at Mardi Gras this year, Universal Orlando. When does that start? Do we know? And is
February
it like
1st?
Okay, so right at the beginning of next month.
Yes. First up, T-Pain.
T-Pain. Does anybody know a T-Pain song?
Yes, I do.
On a boat.
What's it go?
He's on. It does have "I'm on a Boat" with the Lonely Island Crew.
Okay, I know that song. Okay.
Then Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas. Is he the one that married the girl from Game of Thrones?
Sansa.
Yeah.
Joe Jonas was
he
he at one point was married to Sophie Turner.
Okay, all right. Was he the one in Jumanji?
I believe that was Nick Jonas.
Oh, those Jonases apart.
Yeah. There's Kevin, Nick, and Joe, and then Frankie is the other brother.
Oh, nobody knows who Frankie is. I don't think even knows who Kevin is.
He was on the show.
Yeah,
Kevin's the older one.
Okay. He's washing cars now, I think.
Yeah, Nick Jonas was in Jumanji.
Yeah.
Okay. Nick Jonas is the guy, I guess.
I just think they're all doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with the guy from Jumanji.
Oh, okay.
Nick. I'm gonna go with Nick.
And then there's Kool and the Gang on February 15th.
Legendary. They are a consummate theme park artist.
Yes, they're a staple of Mardi Gras. I believe they're there every year.
I think Universal's a staple of their diet. So
yeah,
that too. February 16th is Juan S.
Who?
Juan S.
Is it a
Hispanic
Latino?
Latin? Yes.
Okay, all right, yeah, that would be outside of my realm of knowledge, but yeah, very popular, I'm sure.
February 22nd, Scotty McCreery.
Is he Christian? Country?
I thought he was American Idol.
Yeah, he's a country singer.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he won the 10th season of American Idol.
Okay, so American Idol and country. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
March 1st, Foster the People.
Okay, we know them.
Pumped
That's
Up Kicks.
JR band, right?
Yeah, well, it was an XL band, but they did come and they played in our studio once, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
March 8th, Illenium, which is like an EDM DJ.
You just knew you had to explain that to me right away.
I did. I saw your face like glaze over.
Mhm.
March 15th, one I'm excited about, All Time Low.
Okay. All right. Little screamo band. Screamo
Well, no,
or
they're a
emo?
they're a pop punk band.
Okay. No emo, just pop punk.
Yeah, they are a pop punk. They're like a Warped Tour. Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that is Lawrence,
I don't know Lawrence.
pop soul group.
Okay. Okay. All right.
They are on March 16th. March 21st, Coco Jones, who I believe has been part of this circuit before.
Okay. Don't know Coco Jones.
Was one of like a Radio Disney person.
Okay. Jumping ship. I got you.
Then March 22nd, DJ Pauly D.
Is that
Wait.
a Jersey Shore guy?
Yes,
Are you
Jersey
kidding?
Shore.
I am not kidding.
I guess we can go Lift Hand. What's the other
Jim
one?
Tan Laundry.
Yeah. Wow.
Very success. He's a very successful DJ.
Well, good for him. Good for him. Gotta branch
And
out.
closing it out, TLC.
But they're missing one of the members, though, right?
One of them has passed. Yes.
L.
Elle
Yeah.
has been, she's
Left
been
Eye,
gone
yes.
for 25 years. So
Yeah.
That was still. They were a big band, though, right? That was a
Absolutely.
big.
I mean, they still are.
Okay. Well, good for them.
So there's that. Do you want to know some food?
Yeah. Because a lot of these artists,
Yes.
they're going to be niche artists for a lot of people. So some people are going to be super into it, like you are for All Time Low. Others, I'm going to go and get some food.
Or just see the parade and catch some beads?
There you go. That's another option.
Or in the case of
participate in
Jimmy-
the parade and throw the beads.
I was going to say, in the case of Jimmy, hurl beads at people.
Mm-hmm. Aim for the eyes.
No. I would aim for people's cigarettes, though.
There is spicy Szechuan chicken bites,
Okay.
hot maple lacquered salmon, since you're a big fish guy now,
Yeah.
Colombian burger,
Wonder what's different about that.
different toppings.
Okay.
Over at the kitchen at the Hard Rock Hotel, Bourbon Street beignets.
Yeah. Sign me up. I'm in.
For how many?
All of them.
Oh.
All of them.
Do you guys remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer like goes to hell and he's like strapped into a chair and they're just feeding him donuts?
Don't recall. That's one episode that for some reason I don't know.
I think that's a Treehouse of Horrors. And,
Yes.
Basically, he sells the devil his soul for a donut.
Yes,
Mm.
that's
And
it. Yep.
In the end, it turns into like, oh God, what's that movie? It's like a courtroom drama at the end of it, and the devil is beaten by Marge because she has a contract with Homer already for her soul. So at the very end of it, he's like, "May that donut always be on your head," and he turns his head into a giant donut.
Oh, okay. Now I know it. When you say that, that reminds me of the entire episode. Now I know it.
Yeah, and she's like, "Stop eating your head."
But he's just they just keep shoveling more into his mouth. That's what I'm imagining. Yeah.
Beignets and butterbeers.
Oh, I forgot to say this because it was cold when I was at Islands of Adventure. Got a hot butterbeer.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I still
And-
think it's the best.
Well, the team member that served it said it is the best one.
They're
So
wrong. They're wrong.
when it gets to be a certain temperature, they add a cart just for hot butterbeer.
Nice.
What does
It's a
the cart look
smart
like?
move.
Kind of looks like a mobile coffee stand kind of thing.
Okay, because I know some of the cart, like for the frozen butterbeer carts, are just like a faux giant barrel.
No, it was nothing like that. It kind of like looked like a little bit bigger than like, an old timey like popcorn machine.
Okay, and then like whereabouts where's that located?
It was right outside of the bathrooms inside of Hogsmeade. So kind of like dead center. It was like there's the giant barrel of butterbeer, and just behind that was this.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, how long are you guys gonna like have the hot butterbeer? He's like a couple more weeks. So, but he's like,
Okay.
once it hits a certain temperature, then they wheel this out.
Okay.
We're
So
off
you've got a
tomorrow.
great opportunity to have it right now because it has been frigid in Central Florida.
It has been very cold outside. So
Yeah. Is that all the food options for
that is all the food options that have been unveiled thus
Okay.
far for Mardi Gras.
Thus far. So when I was in Tennessee, I did threaten to go to Dollywood.
How was the cinnamon bread?
We didn't make it to Dollywood.
What?
We had plans. I had the tickets in my cart actually, but I found out one very important footnote regarding Dollywood is that they stop running their rides when it hits 40 degrees. The
Mhm.
2 days we were going, it wasn't anywhere near 40 degrees. It was somewhere in the 30s or below.
Oh.
So no Dollywood. I'm sorry.
Dickman,
I
that's the
I
whole
want-
reason we sent you there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah.
was to go to that was to go to Dollywood, and I did not do it because you could still go to the park, but the rides will not be operating in that cold of temperatures.
Did you tell them you know what to do?
No, I did not because I didn't go.
Did you show them your zipper pockets?
Again,
That's true.
didn't go, so I was not able to show them my zippered pockets, but I did have zippered pockets in my jacket.
Did a giant dolly at the front of the park tell you that the park was closed?
Sorry.
Well, no,
Sorry,
isn't it
park's
the park was
closed.
open, just no rides?
Yeah, the park's open and they'll run the rides, but once it hits 40, boom, they turn them off. It's a safety thing, I guess.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, so they don't want the rides freezing up and things like that. So next time we'll try Dollywood. I did find if you do go out there, I had tickets in my cart, and I'm like, I wonder if I can find any discounts. And I did find that Sam's, they have a discount on Dollywood tickets, and maybe Costco as well. I don't know, but it was going to be like $60 off. So if you need Dollywood tickets and you're a Sam's Club member, that might be the way to go.
Okay, that's
So
a pro
yeah,
tip.
we didn't go. We did get some snow, but no Dollywood.
Did you bring back any snow?
Yeah, I did, but when I went to grab it, it was just water.
Oh,
It's
weird.
I don't
It's
know.
like
what
you
happened.
don't know how to take care of it.
I know. I don't know how to care for my snow.
You
Jimmy
Olaf?
had his own adventure though, because he visited an exclusive site at Walt Disney World.
It's not that excuse, because I mean,
you got to be invited. You got to be escorted in.
well, you just need to know a cast member, and isn't Disney like the Central Florida's largest
Employer.
employer? So it's not that
think that-
exclusive.
But
anyway,
I don't know
yeah.
many people that work there for whatever reason. I know like one person, I think.
And it's the same one we all know.
Yeah, but again, I have like 5 friends, so that's not saying much.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, our collective friend, he brought me out to Cast Connection.
So Cast Connection it's this wonderful play. Would it be the Ross of Disney merchandise? Like you never know what's going to be there, and it's just like sometimes you can find some amazing things, and sometimes it's really odd, weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty fair way to describe what it is.
So what'd you buy?
Well, I walked around the store, and you know how in the beginning, like the way they have you go in through like a side entrance, and that's where property control is. That
Mhm.
property control room was almost entirely empty.
Oh wow.
I've never seen it that empty, so I was like a little like aghast, if you will.
So
So then-
property control, for people that don't know, that is like stuff from inside the park, like larger items. Is that right?
Mostly what you're going to find there is like dishes and like stuff that's used in the parks, but they're not using, or it's being replaced or for whatever. So like you'll find toasters that used to be in hotel rooms. You'll find, sometimes furniture used to be in hotel rooms.
Yeah.
It just all depends upon, like you said, it all depends what they have. And
You're
then,
just
like,
waiting for a rug or a trash can to show up there one day.
the trash can, absolutely. And I have told anybody who would listen there, please, if there is a trash can or if a park bench turns up, because they have like those fun like plastic benches that are made out of the recycled plastic.
Mhm.
Especially if you give me one of the, it's like I want to say like almost like a tan color, and it's got
Mhm.
all the animals etched in it from Animal Kingdom, and it's one of the few places you'll see the dragon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Mystic
I want,
Kingdom, never got it.
yeah, and he's also, I think, in the lanterns. Like if you
Yes.
look at the lanterns that line the street, I want one of those lanterns for my gazebo. and I want one of the benches to put in front of the gazebo.
Okay. All right.
And then a trash can in the gazebo.
There you go. So what did you find inside Cast Connections?
Well, to me, one of the best deals I saw is they had the Banshees from Avatar Land.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They have the 1.0 Banshees there, and I think they were selling them for like $16.
Wow, nice.
I'm not
They're Ecrons?
Ecrons, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ecrons. That's because Disney has just released their new Ecrons, and I think the new ones. I have to look more into them, but I'm pretty sure that they are wireless now.
Oh,
it used to be like you have like a little hose thing in your pocket, and you just like manipulate that, and it would manipulate the Ecron. Somehow they're doing it wireless, so I got to check that out.
Could we get one of those for Dickerman and use it to like control him, like when we go do things? Like have it like attack his head or like bat at him if he.
Why would you want to do that? Why?
This sounds fun.
Because I feel like you just wander off a lot.
That's more you, Scott.
What do you mean? Every time we are ever anywhere, I'm right there with you guys the entire time.
What's the ghost of the forest when you go through the Animal Kingdom, the safari? They're like they're the ghost of the forest. You never see them. That's Scott. Like he's the ghost of the theme park. He blends in and he disappears.
I'm sorry, James. Who did I hang out with the entire night at Halloween Horror Nights?
It's because I didn't let you out of my sight.
I mean, but was I there the entire time? Yes.
Did you have one of those leashes on him? One of those like child leashes to keep him from wandering too far?
I actually slipped an air tag in his pocket.
Smart.
I wonder if we could get Ecron to like. Do you remember like when you fly a drone, you hit it like a button, and it'll return to base, basically. Mm-hmm. I just want the Ecron to go find Scott, pick him up, and then return to base.
Take him back.
Well, like the little turtle guy, like when you fall off the Mario Kart track, he just goes and
that's
fishing
exactly
pole.
Scooped up Scott.
Did you get an Ecron?
I did not, but I'm thinking I should have, so I might go back.
Okay. That was the big deal that you saw. What did you get?
Oh my god, I'm in so much trouble for this. I got one of those Tron jackets that lights up.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. And you had to do something to do some work on it, right?
No, it's fully functional. So
no problems with it. So I need to see. I'm coming to your house on Saturday. I need to see this thing anyhow.
No, you need to give him the ring light you have because Jimmy now fights for the users.
Okay. Oh, actually, here. I mean, this is going to be great for radio, but if you look, I have 3 identity discs right there.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And one is literally signed by Tron himself, and it says, "I fight for the users."
Nice. So I could try. Now you got in trouble for that. Did LaurenCampbellRealtor.com not care for your Tron jacket?
When are you going to wear that?
You're like every single day now.
Sorry, I've wanted a pair of light up shoes for years now, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
What, like LA night, like LA lights,
like the ones that kids wear? Yeah, like the one the little kids wear. They light up when they step. I've wanted a pair for myself for years.
I thought I was the young one on this show.
No, I want those. Jimmy's got his light up Tron jacket. It's gonna be fun.
I want Heelys really bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a definite. That's a MCL tear for sure at our age.
Oh yeah, I mean they make them in bigger sizes, but I'm like, why aren't these more popular with adults? And I'm like, because orthopedics are very expensive.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I like your Tron jacket. That sounds awesome.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I think next time we're in person in the Lauren Campbell Realtor Tebow Gazebo Studios, you're going to need to wear it.
Yes.
So hold that thought because we're just about out of time for this week's show. Scott, where can people find us on social media and maybe get a glimpse of Jimmy's Tron jacket?
You can follow us on Twitter at Theme Park Show, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at the Theme Park Podcast. You can watch it at thethemeparkyoutube.com.
And the show traditionally comes to you from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I am Dickerman. Until next week, we will see you out at the parks.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at the Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out the themeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.